Hey family, what's going on? Klaus here, and welcome back to Total War Remastered, where last time we began hunting down the Macedonians and wiped them out and couldn't find them again until we stumbled across them in Africa. Yeah, the sons of Alexander hanging out in northern Africa. It's an interesting story nonetheless, and it is going to be a story of legend as our army from Kydonia, led by Cassius, comes down and smacks him in the face. That's going to be the plan there. Also, we're going to be completely smashing the heck out of the Western Turkey, Asia Minor area here with this army once it recovers in Nicomedia. And I've begun working on a new economic and actually military powerhouse here in Greece. I've got armies and everything training up here in Sparta, Corinth, and Athens. That's going to be my main three. Potentially Thessalonica, but not while there is plague. Yeah, that's never a good thing. We have all kinds of good stuff going on, guys. ALEO is still irritating us, watching the Romans, but right now, it's gonna be all about what the enemy do in the next turn. Also, by the way, the Senate, I didn't realize this, but the Senate actually they've asked me to take on Halicarnassus, which gave me eyes on the city, and it's still owned by rebels. So at least now we know, because I know there's at least there's Rhodes, Halicarnassus. I think there's a city somewhere over here, and then there's a city over here. I'm not sure what their names are. I can't remember. I'll remember once I see them. There's one, I think that's called Pergamum, and I think there's one called Aetolia or something like that. My memory might not be serving me correctly. So, Kydonia here is actually already primed and ready to go ahead and send its army down to Cyrene. So I say we go ahead and do that. I say we go ahead, we grab the army, and we start marching. Because I'm not retraining or anything in this city, because there's not a lot going on, honestly. So first things first, I'm going to drop the taxes here in Kydonia. I want this place to grow. And I'm going to grab pretty much everybody and pull them out. There we go. And of course, the city's at 25%. So let me figure out what I'm going to be leaving. There we go. We get it to 90%. I just left a few damaged hoplites, some Samnites, and some Thracians. I won't have to leave that many whenever we come back to head up north. So that's good, but I just wanted them to be here for the time being. So, Cassius, hop onto this here boat, and let's get going. I'm pretty much just going to tell them to come straight here. So, ooh, okay. It looks like it's going to take us at least 2 turns to make it. That's cool. I'm a patient man. I can wait. Now let's wait another turn and see what the enemy does. Also, I haven't mentioned this yet, but the Britannians are killing it in this round. They are absolutely dominating. We need to check this out. Now that I know that Narbo Martius is owned by the Britons. Oh my goodness, they're doing amazingly. Oh, greetings, Pontus. They want trade rights. I'm down. Yeah, would you guys prefer to exchange map information? Yes. Cool, okay, so now I know something else. That'll come in handy. Lots of military movement up north. It looks like the Germans attacked Aquincum and failed to take it, which is cool. Segestica is under siege. I really hope that's not the Romans. If it's anybody but the Romans, I'm fine with attacking them. This is a problem. Okay, and I don't have anybody here to check out stuff. Well, poop. Okay, well, let's just, looks like I'm gonna have to cross over into enemy lands. They're not gonna like that much, are they? Can I cross here? I don't think I can, actually. I would like to keep an eye on Aeleous, who has now disappeared. Intriguingly. Oh, wait a minute. This is my spy. This is my spy. Okay, cool. Then let's go check out what's going on up here. Ah, the Dacians. Cool. That means that I can attack them and I'm not going to feel bad about it. Very good. Well, let's keep going. I could just let my Vibius move on his own, but I'd rather do it now just to make things happen. So let's just move forward. We're going to be inside of Dacian territory just for the time being. They're not going to like it, but if they're only here for 1 turn, it's not going to be that big of a deal to them anyway. Yeah, okay. And so I'm going to send Appius back down to, well, I'm going to have him stand outside of Bilazora just temporarily. Are there any mercenaries that you guys can bring in? Looks like a couple of Illyrians or mercenary pelt. I'll take that. That's awesome. And yeah, I'm concerned about plague, so I don't want to send my Obvious into Bylazora. In fact, you know what? I'm going to take out everybody out of the city. Looks like they're still decently happy, 192%. Let's bump up the tax rate a little bit and keep an eye on what's going on up here. It looks like ALUS has disappeared. Maybe he died and his army was broken down. Who knows? And hopefully we're able to take Segestic before Dacia comes. I'm not really worried about Dacia. You know, if I have to defend myself against them a couple times, I'm fine with that. I'm not interested in taking their property, which is something. Forgot to expose my map up there. That looks a lot better. Oh, I forgot. Okay, so we have exposed the land of the Pontics. So they now have Sinope, or Sinope, and Syra. And it appears that they have told us, at least from their knowledge, that Pergamum, which is now here, is owned by the Greeks. And Sardis is owned by the Seleucids. Intriguing. I'm surprised that the Seleucids aren't dead, to be honest with you. Cool. Okay, well, I need to make sure that this army is ready to go. I can actually retrain Thracians and Equitae, but I don't have to take them with me. So let me just... Ooh. What is happening here? 2 boats. 2 biremes. Versus my 2 biremes. That's right. Okay, I forgot about that. I have a bireme here, and these guys have 2 pirate ships. Okay. Not the best. I guess I should continue to train boats in Byzantium. That's probably going to be my life for a while. Basically, took everybody out of Nicomedia and lowered the taxes, and they're still over 100%, so that is perfect. So now I can send good old Amulius Brutus, and first of all, make sure that there are no recruits. Nope. And we need to go have a chat with Eugenius of Sparta. He has 346 men. I have however many, 752. Man, I've got double the numbers he does. Pretty sure he's going to run, but if I could actually, hold on a minute. I can take his city. If I can avoid fighting him on the battlefield and just take his city, then he'll have to attack his own walls to conquer me. Wouldn't that be just way more satisfying? Yes, I think that would be way more satisfying. Also, I would like to build a watchtower. If this army wasn't here, I might kick over and build a watchtower to keep an eye on these guys, but I'll just have to settle with line of sight. So let's actually get a spy going in Nicomedia. Also, okay, 944 people. So maybe I should grab these mercenary peltasts and bring them over to Nicomedia. Yeah. Ooh, and now Byzantium's upset. Of course you are. Of course you're upset. Oh, geez. Okay. Ooh, and I cannot lower their tax rate. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe I should have left them there. I mean, I can't leave the place guarded by 8 men, okay? If the Pontiacs decide to attack me or the Greeks decide to come over and attack me, I'll be in big trouble with only 8 men. Of course, I guess another 80 won't really make that big of a difference. Oh, geez. Okay. I've got to figure this out. Well, I decided to return them. Oh, and now they're not going to have an effect on either city. Dang it. Dang it. Movement points limited terribly in this part of the world, I guess. Okay, well, that's just great. So now the poor Peltas are going to sit on the outside and not have a good effect on either city, which is a bummer. We do have now Amulius marching onto Pergamum, which is great. These Greeks will probably try to pursue, or they'll attack Nicomedia. I wouldn't be surprised if they attacked Nicomedia, to be honest. There is my diplomat. Could I... Let's have a chat with this guy. Can I bribe you? I don't have a lot of money. I mean, I do. I've got 11,000 gold. Aha. Okay, so I can actually... They are desperate. Or actually, okay, for some reason they say that their faction is boundless, or their treasury is boundless. I don't think that's true. I have a hard time believing that's true, to be honest with you. But he is bribable. 4,646 denarii. I don't know if I don't know if it's worth it, to be honest. I think I can probably crush this army. In fact, here, I'm going to say no, actually. Maybe I can see what he's got. Okay, he's got militia cavalry, some hoplites. Yeah, an army with, well, I was going to say an army with archers can handle this no problem, but I don't have any archers. but it's going to be okay. I have faith. Although I have a feeling Nicomedia is probably going to drop here in a second. Probably should have left these peltasts over here. I need troops in Byzantium, darn it, but I'm marching away with Amulius. I suppose I should continue to build my army here. By the way, Principes, still working on them in Athens. Ah, okay, so the army carrying the best army I have, basically, is going to be vastly superior in comparison to whatever's in Cyrene. We're getting there slowly. So let me actually, oh, okay, these admirals do not want to play nice with me. Okay, fine. So the army can hop. No, I'm going to leave the army there, actually, because they're best protected in the bigger fleet. Maybe the smaller fleet will merge. There we go. Okay, so now we got all the fleet together. Next turn. Ooh, looks like we have a family member sitting out there chilling in the edge of the desert. Okay, so we have the army. Next turn, we're going to be able to put Cyrene under siege and hopefully put an end to the Macedonian menace. Meanwhile, if you look at Cydonia, I'm already able to build a governor's villa, which is just perfect. So that means that very soon I'll be able to build a port and roads, and you will see the powerhouse that is Cydonia. It is just breathtaking how amazing that whole thing is. But it looks like all of my business is completed. Now to look at the other business. The Scipio, of course, doing nothing. Nothing happening in Carthage. And the Julii doing nothing too. Cool. But notice how the Britannians are already near Massilia. They have come all the way from, the heartland. And are obviously doing very well for themselves. So, yeah, didn't mention it in full. I'm mentioning it in full now. It looks like there's going to be a full-scale war, at least I hope there is, between the Julii and the Britannians. Unfortunately, the Julii would win and take their land, but the Britannians have a pretty good army. So that's better than nothing. That's better than the Julii coming in and just snatching up all of the Gaul cities while they're busy fighting the Britannians. At least I think that the two titans will clash right here on the western edge of the mountains and such. So I think we're doing well. I'm a little worried. I don't want to have to start a war with the Dacians. I'm hoping that they lose, but odds of that are very slim. There's 4 units in there and 3 units there. One of them is damaged badly. So, and they're all Illyrian mercenaries, so there's really nothing good in Segestica. I may end up having to abandon the mission here. Although he's so far out, I feel like I might want to go take Segestica and then try to make peace with Dacia. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Also, Byzantium needs to start cooking its own armies. I just need to take care of this naval issues here in Byzantium so that I can start cooking up an army. Byzantium is a decent sized town, so it should be able to make some decent troops, right? Yeah, so we got Hastati. They're okay, I guess. And no archers or anything either. That's a bummer. I'm going to have to definitely work on Byzantium. And now I would like to march north and start taking, Tylis and Campus Getae and take the entire Black Sea. I think this is what this is. Anyway, let's see what the next turn has for us. After I look at this. 1,000 citizens dead. Oh, Thessalonica, I'm so sorry. Oop. I spoke it into existence, apparently. The Seleucid Empire has been destroyed. Does that mean that they didn't have that city that was near me? I don't know. But yeah, the Seleucid Empire is destroyed. They're gone. All of the city's been taken. This once mighty people has been defeated. An obstacle of the path to glory has been removed, but maybe only to be replaced by those that removed it. Yeah, that's usually the case, especially with the Seleucids, who usually get dogpiled at the beginning of every single campaign. And unfortunately, these Greeks decided they wanted to mess with me, so I'm losing a little bit of income from Sparta. Not that big of a deal, but not ideal either. Also, okay, so let's send these guys in here finally and settle that. And it looks like, okay, I've got 2 ships. They've got 2 ships. Okay, I've got 4 ships. Nice. All right, let's actually put these guys right there and these guys right there. And let's put Admiral Thursiandros. Let's put him out of his misery, shall we? We've got basically 4 full strength biremes against 2 biremes, one of them being half damaged. So let's see how this goes. Clear victory, but I sunk nothing. That's unfortunate. And now I can... Okay, they really... I hate the way admirals are so... please, just merge already. Merge. Please merge. Yeah, there we go. Good job merging. Let's send them over to here, and I'm going to retrain them all, or the ones that need to be retrained, and probably make one more. I think 5 ships right there is probably decent. Unfortunately, these guys made it out, so now they're going to be free to roam, but I don't think there's any Greek cities up here anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And, this boat has troops. I am tempted to, well, okay, so the Pontiacs, they're gonna stop me. Darn it. Okay, I do want to retrain these boats, but I'm not gonna be able to sink that. I'm not gonna be able to sink that army. That's a bummer. Okay, well, I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm gonna ignore it, and I'm gonna put Pergamum under siege. There we go. Okay, all I can do is rams. Oh, that's such a bummer. These guys, these guys are gonna be doing so much better with themselves, but they're not. They're doing terrible. Well, okay, not terrible. They're having troubles with me. That's what's happening. They're having troubles with me. Okay, so you take care of Pergamum. Let's see here. Oh, yes, the the highlight of my day. Yes, Cyrene is now under siege, and of course, I'll take my my siege. So next turn is actually going to be a really active turn. I'm looking forward to that. Probably about to wipe out the Macedonians. That's going to be amazing. So I've got 2 cities under siege now. What else can I accomplish? Looks like the Dacians have not taken Segestica yet, so let's continue to march onto that. Okay, I'm back onto familiar territory. That's good. Not worried about being, you know, ticking off the Dacians. Although they have their hands full. They've been they've been sieged or besieged several times in a row now. So if I were them, I would not be happy. Oh my. Okay, so the Julii and the Brits are completely dogpiling the Gauls. Look at this. Lugdunum has this massive British army led by Drustin. There's another army over here. The Julii are all piling in as well. So like I was saying, I think we're going to have the Clash of the Titans here near Lugdunum and Massilia, which is pretty sweet. I would like to, I don't know, keep an eye on things. I don't know if that army went this way or if this is the army I was following. I honestly don't know. Yeah, so let's just, I guess, walk up here and keep an eye on this little thing. I would like to actually come over here and watch this attack, but I'm not allies with either one, so it won't make a difference. So yeah, lots of cool activity going on over there. Also, if I saw correctly, yes, okay, so the Scipio have actually besieged Thapsus, but no troops on the ground that I can see, so nothing really to worry about there. I think I am ready to move on to the next turn already, because frankly, I'm stoked. I'm excited to attack Cyrene, and I'm excited to attack Pergamum. Let's do this. Oh no! Vibius Brutus in Pannonia? Where is that? Pannonia. Pannonia. I am confused. Oh! Oh no, Vibius! Okay, what? Hold on a second. What happened? Disaster has struck. The fickle gods have decided this Roman's time was at an end. He must have offended them in some way. Maybe, maybe there's an assassin, because he was not old enough to die. Was he? Let me look. Hold a second. Hold on. Vibius was only 45. Yes, he was executed. There was an assassin out there and ended Vibius' life. Oh. Died of plague. I thought we avoided the plague. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Alright, I didn't realize that was going to be happening. I thought that we had avoided the plague. That means that poor Appius probably also has the plague. Although I see no indication that that's happening. And whatever retinue Vibius had is gone. So that's really unfortunate. I'm very upset right now. I'm very upset with that happening, because Vibius was meant to do great things. He had done some good things, but not as many as he deserved. Okay. Now I can change, or end the turn. Wow, lots of activity. First of all, you have the Greeks attacking, or not attacking. What are you doing? Just standing here staring at Ancyra. Is it under siege or not? It's hard to tell. It isn't. Okay. Greeks, you're strange birds, I tell you what. Lots of activity. So first things first, the Dacians actually did take Segestica, so I may or may not try to take it out now. I might just send my army back south and have them rejoin with maybe send them across and send them to Byzantium, because I desperately need the army over there. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. Now that Dacians have taken them, I don't want an enemy with Dacia, and because it doesn't have a port, it's not like a super important place. So yeah, this army is going to come back down, hop onto some boats, and get going. Okay, yeah. Talking about activity, check all this out. Yes, so Lugdunum has fallen to the Britannians. I have lost track of the Julii again, but I'm a bit concerned that I'm basically behind enemy lines now, so I'm going to get my guys out of here. And yep, some stuff's about to start happening up there. That is exciting. I also saw, what did I see? Yes, the Carthaginians are actually putting the Julii under siege, or you know, blockade, whatever, in Arretium. That's their main city. I think Ariminum, and Arretium, those are their main economic backbone. So yeah, this is a very effective blockade. So that's awesome. I like to see that. Good job, Carthage. And I'm not seeing anything else. So it seems like, honestly, and this is happening here too, but this is the Scipio doing it. So it seems like, look at this. The Carthaginians with their massive army walking to Messana. I kind of want eyes on that activity. Yeah. Look at that. Ooh, and there's two armies too. Ooh, that's going to be interesting. So I've already made a decision. If Carthage takes over the entirety of Sicily, then I need to go and take Sicily. That needs to happen, but I'm not going to do it as long as the Scipio are nearby, because I want the Carthaginians to do it for me. So I'm going to keep an eye on them for sure, and if this ever goes white, then our army needs to collapse. In fact, I should probably start training up armies over here. Oop, it looks like the plague has disappeared in Thessalonica. That means that possibly it's gone? Let's see, does death still stalk the land? It does, but it's saying only soldiers. It's not showing any citizens have died, and it doesn't show a location anymore. That's interesting. Maybe does that mean that this entire army is plagued? I guess we'll find out next turn, because it doesn't say. Ooh, okay. Oh no. This was not the plan. Okay, so apparently I sent in the army from, I already forgot his name, I feel bad, Oppius, yeah, and apparently now the city is plagued. That was not the plan, so apparently he had it. I had no way of knowing. That's not fair. Okay, so Bylazor now has plague, and it's my fault entirely. I was about to say, hey, if plague is gone, I'm just going to grab an Oppius and send him south and build an army in Thessalonica and Larissa, and we're going to march north. We're just going to completely bypass Byzantium, but no, now I've got flippin' plague to deal with, which is not good. Also, ooh, boats. Nice. All right, so I wanted to show you guys this. Cadonia, all right? Settlement income, we have excellent harvest and taxes. So we're getting 1,145 per turn income. And then expenditure is just corruption, because we have a lot of money, we make a lot, so that's something you can't really avoid. Now watch this. If I were to decide to build a port, then we automatically gain 704 denarii per turn. Just like that. And then if I add the road instead of the port, well, nothing happens because I can't actually trade anything with land. So it's really all about the port. 704 versus like the market would add nothing, because again, I can't trade with anybody unless I have a port. So this is just insane. This is insane value. In fact, it is the first thing I'm going to do now that I have finished the governor's villa. Okay, so this is just amazing. If you guys have a chance to get Cadonia, don't hesitate. I think it's time to close the door on the Greeks. Yes, so Pergamum, minor city, 150 build points. It is time to take down Eumenes of Sparta. This is their factionaire, so apparently he's pretty decent. I've got a couple of hoplites, some peltasts, and another hoplite versus whoever I have. I don't even remember what this army consists of now. Only one unit of cavalry, just like them. I have some hoplites, lots of Illyrians, lots of Astati. I have no archers. This will not be like the super... In fact, hold on a second. Wait a minute. There, let me withdraw from battle. And I'm going to see if we have any mercenaries we could pick up. Okay, I'll pick those up. Why not? That actually might help a lot. Okay, now let's take this guy out with almost 1,000 troops versus his 350. Alright, so once again, an army that has no Cretans is a sad army indeed. And so what I have here is I have the 3 Rams, the Thracians, and the Bastarnae holding those. We have our Hoplites, we have 3 units of Hastati, and then a whole bunch of Peltas, which can still do quite a bit of damage. And then, of course, our Roman general. So that's good. So let's see where they're going to draw up. It looks like... Alright, so they're pretty much at the gates right now. We're looking at the Peltasts over there, and pretty much everybody else over there. So, let's crash the walls. I don't think we have to worry about the watchtowers as long as we come in from the proper angle. So that'll work, and I'm also going to grab all of these hoplites, and we're going to split them up, and I want them to pretty much, each of them, guard one of the entrances, because they are our hard front line, so we definitely want them to be in position. Alright, so the first gate has been opened, and I'm actually thinking I should get these guys and have them throw their spears. Actually, you know what? If I get half of these Peltasts, let's get these 2, and let's get them to throw into them, because they've got a longer range. Then that won't really affect the Hastati much. I'm going to save their ammo. So they're going to step up, they're going to start throwing stuff and weakening this unit of hoplites. It's a full unit. So, you know, we don't want to take them too lightly. And of course, since I told them to attack and they are Peltasts, they're not going to run in necessarily. They're going to start throwing their sticks. So that's what we want. And yeah, that's what we like. And they've already lost a few. Very nice. Shall we watch the carnage? Oh, looks like one of the units wasn't close enough. And now it's close enough. What are you doing? You're not... Okay, they were moving forward, and then they stopped moving forward, so hopefully they don't move forward anymore. Looks like they're throwing now. Great. They've only lost 2 in this unit because they have such great defense. But perhaps, if we're lucky, we will take down more. Also, looks like we have some Peltasts. You know what, General? If you want to, you know, like, run into this little Peltast group, you're welcome to. Because honestly, they're just not that good, and wiping out an army or a unit of Peltast would be absolutely fantastic. So let's see what we can do. They're going to stand, and they're going to try to stop us. Hopefully these guys turn, and then the Peltasts will take them down. There we go! Peltasts! They won't be able to do this for very long. Yeah, they're already... they're melting so fast. You guys are so done. Except for now, ooh, okay, we have, we're vulnerable now. This is not good. Here, let's have, oh boy, okay, yeah, the phalanx is charging my, my general. Accidentally clicked off the screen. Okay, so my general has, okay, so we're not gonna be able to get out in time. Let's actually have the Thracians turn around, and let's have everybody collapse onto the general. Okay, everybody collapse onto the general. I want all of the Peltasts to aim for the general. Okay, I need all of the phalanxes and Hastati to come in against the phalanxes. Meanwhile, okay, the Thracians have thrown their lives away, but there's really nothing that they could have done about that. I've got to keep my general safe. He is right now in a very, very, very bad position. So, yeah, I've got to watch out. I've got to keep this under wraps here. Okay, what are they attacking? They're, okay, the Bastarnae. You know what, Bastarnae? Stand and fight against the general. That's perfect. I'm fine with that. Hastati, take these guys out, and you guys take these guys out. Great. And what are you? You're also Hastati. Get in there and start taking these guys out. Perfect. Okay, so we have a phalanx in here to help out. My cavalry are now in a great place to where now if we're able to distract this phalanx here, then and get them to turn around, then I'll be able to collapse onto them. And there goes the enemy general. That's what I like to see. So this went scary there for a moment, but I think we're okay. So the Hastati have now engaged. So now hopefully we can turn the hoplites around and then charge into the back of them. Yeah, that's actually perfect. Ooh, and I have I'm gonna close the gate on these generals units because they are quite dangerous. Yeah, you guys aren't gonna, you're not gonna do much. Sorry. Yeah, you're gone. You're done. You're done. Don't let them pass. Why did you let them pass? Okay. Crash onto this phalanx. You failed me with the horses. So now I want you to take out these hoplites. And they're broken. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. These guys are also doing a great job. I don't know how this went because I was too focused on keeping my general alive, but I'm fine with that, to be honest. That's totally cool. And yeah, these hoplites are running, so horses, take them out. What else is left? All right, it appears all that's left in the city is a unit of 2 peltasts, a unit of 2 general's bodyguard, and then an untouched, because I never moved, military hoplite unit. Not too bad. How did we do with all that? I feel like that was just kind of chaotic. 50, I only lost 50 men. They lost over 250, so that's not too shabby. Let's get the phalanxes to begin going against the hoplites. I'm going to let them walk for a little while. I'm going to leave my Thracians and Bastani. You guys can just stand still, okay? And I'm also going to get all of my peltasts, and they are also going to attack the phalanxes. But I want to give them their moment, okay? I'm going to let the phalanxes slowly approach. I'm not sure where they are. Okay, there's one. I love them, but man, they are slow. And why is it that some of them have fire? Is it like super early morning or something? I haven't actually noticed, and that makes me wonder about something. So right now, yeah, so I like to be able to continue enjoying the game for what it is, right? So right now we're in Pergamum. They're near the water, but not super near to the water. And I guess this is like a bay or something out to the south. So pretty cool. Not a lot of indications of, you know, any kind of customizable stuff with this particular thing, because I guess the city's not super close to the ocean, but I love it whenever the city's like right by the ocean. You see your boats that your troops came off of, you know, that kind of stuff. Pretty cool. Although, again, my army did not attack with boats. But anyway, where are my phalanxes? Are they there yet? Are they getting close? I feel like I lost a unit. Oh, no, there they are. They're struggling to get through my other troops. Good job, guys. Well done. All right, finally, the phalanx has arrived. Yes, okay, so let's actually get all of my troops and have them start targeting the phalanx now, because I believe what's going to happen is once these guys get on the plaza, they're going to get mad. They're going to start coming in this direction. We're going to wipe out... Oh boy. Oh boy. That wasn't the most intelligent thing I've ever seen in my life. So now, okay, so I've got one phalanx against another, and now I can grab my general's unit and bring him across. These guys are vastly outnumbered, by the way. This is a 50 versus 80. But with my general's unit coming, and everybody else coming as well, we should actually see some destruction on their end. But they won't break. They'll stand and fight forever. That's why I've got the rest of the troops on the way. There's the Illyrians. There's some more phalanxes. There's some Mastadi. Everybody should crash kind of at the same time, with this hoplite working as kind of like a pin to hold them in place, which is great. So, General, do your thing, my friend. Do your thing. Looks like it's going to be more of a side crashing charge, not necessarily a front charge or back charge or flank charge. But that's cool. We're good with that. Wow, the charge comes in and they go from... Yeah, they don't have very many troops left, do they? Yeah, and where's my actual leader? I'm really hoping he doesn't die during this, because I've got everybody else here. You guys get out of there. You guys get out of there. Please get out of there. I don't want all of this to kill you. Okay, and there's only 8 left. You know what? Charge. Charge them down. The final Greek on the mainland of Asia Minor is dead. There he is right there. He's gone. Bye-bye, Greece. You know, for how chaotic that wasn't too bad. I only lost about 50. Okay, it says I lost about like 60 or so. They lost everybody. So, and they lost a family member. He was a factionaire. I didn't lose Amulius as far as I'm aware, so that worked out pretty well. I will have Pergamum, thank you. Yes, and I think, oh wow, this is actually quite a large settlement, which means it's probably pretty valuable. But the fact is, it's probably very different than me, cultural-wise, and that's what I had to do with the Nicomedia, is exterminate the place, which means I'm going to gain 8,000 denarii, which is great, and also we're going to be massacring 8,000 people. But, you know, now Pergamum will behave as my army moves on to wherever is the next city to move on to. So that's nice. Let's begin the process by retraining and taking a look at what they've got going on. Okay, Shrine to Hermes. Interesting. So I can move on. I can actually make... Nice. Okay, so Hermes and Mercury are the same god, apparently. And so I can... I'm going to repair the walls. But I can actually upgrade this from a Shrine of Hermes to a Temple of Mercury because they're the same god, technically. So that works. Yeah, let's do that. Candidate for adoption. Nice. So Aulus Brutus. This man has proven to be a true Roman. Nice. Yeah, let's, I need generals, so let's just accept that guy. I'm not sure where he is. Also, I did get myself a merchant that happens to be hanging out over here near Jerusalem. So now he's trading 17 gold per turn for olive oil, which is kind of nice. It also appears that a new family member with the name Brutus has been born. I'm actually genuinely curious about whose son that is. So let's go check out what's going on here. Placcus Brutus, he's Cassius's son. Oh, perfect. I like Cassius. He's not that good, but I like him. So he's got a son. That's amazing. And who else? Oh, okay. So Appius Cornelius is the guy that we just adopted, was adopted in as the son of Aulus Brutus, the faction leader. So he was brought in Larissa, and I decided to move him down. So he's here now. Appius Cornelius is moving down to Sparta. So this is fantastic. We have a bustling empire now, which is absolutely great. Also, oh yeah, it hasn't been a new turn yet. I was about to say I need to get some troops on the ground to watch this attack here. Pretty sure Carthage is going to absolutely ruin Scipio's day, but you never know. So I guess the last thing that we need to do is destroy Macedon. Oh, yeah. Okay, so... interesting. So neither one of these say faction leaders. So I'm guessing that means that Aelious is still alive somewhere, and he is technically their faction leader. I don't know where he would be. I lost track of him a long time ago, but I guess it doesn't matter. If this is truly their final city, then this will be it. This will be it for... Oh my. Oh my. Oh boy. Okay, so Macedon has fallen greatly. All they have is Charax of Aegium, which is just a governor, and then 2 units of peasants, literally the worst unit in the game. You could tell they have no money, but they're trying their best. I'm going to give them an honorable death, darn it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so we have 1, 2, 3 units of my Cretans. Oh boy. Okay, this is just going to be... Oh, this is going to be sad. Alright, just crash the walls, you know what to do, So it looks like, yeah, the peasants are hanging out on the plaza. Oh boy, and then there's the general's unit, and I'm assuming, yep, more peasants over there. Yeah, so it's going to be very straightforward. I'm going to break into the walls, I'm going to get ourselves a stack of hoplites, and start shooting stuff with Cretans, and there's nothing they can do about it. Even if, you guys can drop your ramps, by the way. Even if they decide that they want to attack me, there's nothing they can do about it, because I'm the one with the flippin' 3 units of Cretans. I've got 240, is that right? It's 16-4. Yeah, 240 Cretan archers. All of them are going to be aiming for the head of the general. Oh, I feel bad, but I don't. It's a funny thing. I like how they have these birds, like the shadow of these birds kind of flying around, circling. They're like, oh yeah, I know there's about to be dead bodies to eat. These must be vultures. So it adds a little bit to the whole thing. I feel like I'm just about to serve dinner to them in the form of Macedonians. So the gate has fallen, and all of a sudden, these peasants decided to run forward. They're now in the range of our Cretans. So, yeah, as you can see, oh boy. Okay, so going from 120 troops, and in pretty much one volley of Cretans, all 3 units shooting down, they already lost 18. So, as you can see, They're still getting shot over there. Both walls are about to go down, by the way. Yeah, this is not good for them. It wouldn't surprise me if they regretted the decision that they have made to stand in the way of this. And it says that they're steady, but they've already lost half of their troops. I highly doubt that they're still happy. I mean, what are they wearing? They're wearing nothing but cloth, like tunics, to battle. I mean, whose ever idea this was, they didn't think it through very well, did they? I'm worried I'm going to run out of ammunition before it actually matters, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. They've got a lot of troops. So, or not a lot of troops. They got very few troops, so I'm not really too worried about it. But you know what, Cretans? Don't fire at will. You've done plenty of damage to them already. I said stop. What are you doing? I think that they've stopped at this point. Yes, they went from 120 down to 30. Oh my. And then we have a phalanx coming through the gate. These guys can't stand up to a phalanx. You might as well be sending kids out here. And then, let's see it. Yeah, so the enemy general standing right. This is the only threat, like, at all. So, yeah, Cretans, if they walk into the range, you can hit these guys. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I would love to see them get hit by Cretans at the same time as charging into a phalanx. How beautiful would that be? Oh, looks like the peasants might want to attack my hoplites. Oh, man. You guys, really? You really wanted to do that? Like, that's not the smartest thing I've ever seen. Oh, now they're routing. Yep. Called that. Oh, okay. And now it looks like maybe the general's starting to walk. Oh, no, they're going backwards. Okay. No problem. I'll let you go. Okay, so I've got a nice defensive line of phalanxes. I've got my slingers, which I haven't actually used a lot in this playthrough, so I wanted to bring them in, give them some experience, as well as all of the Cretans lined up behind. And I think that the Cretans, even the people in the back, have range of the plaza, or pretty close anyway. So, slingers, I want you both. So let me get both of the slinger units. And I'm going to have them, okay, don't skirmish. I'm going to have them fire on the general. In fact, you know what? I'm going to have the ones in the front fire on the general. Maybe we can convince him to, you know, move forward. And then if like the other ones can target, that'd be great too. So let's actually put fire at will mode on for all of these troops now. So there we go. Okay, so 25 troops. Hopefully they run into a phalanx and also get smacked by all the Cretans and all the Rhodians in the world. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Charge into the phalanx, you idiots. Oh, wow. Yeah, and they actually do a pretty decent job against the hoplites, but they went from 25 to 14 in just a couple of seconds. No, not the best thing. Not the smart. This guy, not, you know, I wouldn't say he's the sharpest tool in the shed. I guess that's why he's just a general, right? Just a general. Cretans are also going to be coming in against these peasants. Oh, dude, we are absolutely melting these poor guys. I kind of feel bad, but I don't at the same time. This guy's about to go down. There's no way he's going to make it. There's only 3 of him left. 2, him and 2 of his buddies. That's all that's left. Yep, there he is. He's gone. It's time to press the attack. That's right. So, Cretans, just, you know, no, we're going to finish this off. It was trying to stop me, but no, to keep it going. Keep the onslaught going. In fact, you know what, let's press them on. How many of these guys did I lose? A few. I lost a few of them. Hopefully they're able to recover. Yeah, this is a reign of terror on these poor guys. All right, let's go into triple speed and end this whole thing. In fact, wait a minute. Let's just stop. They're on the plaza, but they're not quite. And I think that's it. This is the last. It's over. Macedon is gone. And I did lose a handful of soldiers, but they lost 261 plus a family member. And that should be Macedon gone. I said should because it may not be. There we have it. Okay, so Cyrene has been captured. I'm obviously going to exterminate because it's so far away and I don't really care to keep the place, but I'm going to anyway. So there we go. And faction destroyed. Finally! Finally, Macedon is gone. I really had to try hard to hunt them down. I really did. All right, so Hermias of Lamia is now a rebel. let's train up a diplomat. What do I have to do that? I'm sure I'll get there eventually. So it appears that they actually never got a religion building. So I'm actually going to have the Shrine to Mercury because there are like camels and other things. And because there's camels, do I get any special troops? No, of course not. But there we go. So this northern tip of Egypt, or Africa at least, is now Roman. I didn't expect that to be happening in this playthrough this quickly, but there you go. So I would love to bring a diplomat and kind of like accept him as a family member. But honestly, he would probably be nothing but trouble anyway. Let's just be honest. Now, I think we should immediately step out of the city. I didn't check for mercenaries. Ooh, hoplites. I don't know if these Numidian... Let me see. Morale 8, melee attack 6, defense 8. They're not great, but they're not terrible. Also, the Libyan mercenaries, they're terrible. I don't want any of those. But these, they're not bad. So I'm going to take all of those. And actually, you know what? Brilliant idea. Let's get all 4. Ooh, am I out of money? Oh, no. Okay. No, my bad. Here, let's take this army. Move them out. I'm going to get all of the Libyan mercenaries. And they are going to watch, just them. I don't want Cassius to get caught up in all this. I want them to stay in Cyrene and watch over the place. There we go. They're happy now. Again, I don't really care a lot if I keep this place. I'm curious, though, how much money is it making? 749. That's not terrible. It's got an excellent harvest and everything. Maybe I'll leave... I'm definitely not going to leave any Cretans, but maybe I can leave, like, a Rhodian. Rhodians are pretty good. And a single unit of Hastati. If it were me, if I were one of my Hastati, I would be very, very, very upset to be left in Cyrene. That's just me. But, you know, Roman conquest and all, we got to do it, right? So, let's get on the boat and start heading back to Cadonia. There we go. In and out. Cyrene is mine. And I was able to put a pretty decent, you know, little army in here just because of all the Libyan mercenaries. So that's pretty solid. So now Cassius will be heading back to Cadonia or making his way up to Rhodes, where I believe the final Greek city is at. Or it could be here. I'm not entirely sure. In fact, you know what? I can start marching Amulius Victor. Ooh, that's fancy. Let's actually start marching these guys out. So, let's see. How's the city? City's not happy with me. No recruits, no mercenaries. That's fine. Let's actually go ahead and merge these Thracians together. And I'll leave both of these mercenary peltasts because they really aren't going to help me much. Pergamum is now really, really easy to manage because they're small and not big. It is going to be easily defendable as long as I take this next city, Sardis. So let's step forward because the city's already happy. So let's go ahead and take Amulius forward. And ooh, the Pontiacs. I don't want war with these guys this fast. I would much rather not have war with these guys this fast. I mean, maybe I should go ahead and attack. I don't know. Okay, that's how you get over there. Okay, so I'm in my own land right now. I haven't caused any problems. In fact, you know what? While we're here, let's build a watchtower. There we go. Look at all these, look at all these armies. The Pontiacs are really making it happen out here right now. Although, oof, Eastern infantry, those things are terrible. Their shield is good, but everything else is bad. You can see this red, a little bit of yellow. Yeah, Eastern infantry is no good at all. In fact, if these armies are mostly Eastern infantry, then we won't have a problem at all destroying them. So, yeah, if I'm going to declare war with the Pontiacs, then I'm going to need a bigger army. Fortunately, I have been training up a decent-sized army out here in Greece. I'm going to keep working on that. Okay, I think I am ready to move on to the next turn. We have a lot of stuff going on, and I'm mostly interested in seeing if the Pontiacs decide, hey, there's some Romans, let's attack them. Or if they're going to try to be friendly to me. If they try to be friendly, I would feel really bad about taking Sardis. Also, notice all these rivers and the fact that it's like actually green. This area is actually very, very nice. And there is a temple of Artemis. Here's the thing. By owning Sardis, you capture the temple of Artemis at Ephesus. And what it does is it reduces the cost of new religious buildings by 30% in all settlements. That's awesome. But then the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus, that's even better. The Mausoleum reduces building construction times by 20%. Yes, that means that we'll be even faster at building stuff. And then, of course, the Colossus of Rhodes, which increases naval trade by 40%. Oh, geez. Yeah, so we need Cassius to get there immediately. That's where he's going. He's not stopping. Actually, he might stop in Cadonia and grab some more Cretans if there are any. But we're going to Rhodes. That is great, because not only are we going to get the Colossus, but we're also going to wipe out the Greeks, assuming that there's not any somewhere else. I guess we'll find out. Time to end the turn and see what happens. Oh, I just witnessed Gaul get destroyed. Wow, so this, it has been an onslaught out here, y'all. Wow, okay, so the last city that was owned by Gaul was over in Spain, and I witnessed it happen. The Brits actually killed them here in Osca. So now the Gauls, and apparently they lost, I think they had another city in here somewhere, the Gauls did, but it's over. All right, so the Gauls are now gone, and the battle is now between the Julii and the Brits. At least I expect that to happen if it isn't happening already. So that's interesting. Another thing that's interesting is the fact that we still have Plague and Bilazura, which makes me sad. But the Pontiacs, they've got lots of troops. Lots of troops. It's surprising how many troops there actually are. So let me just step up. Okay, let's see what we have. So Hillmen, they're pretty good. Pontic light cavalry are okay. Scythed chariots. Ah, that's fun. It's fun to run chariots and have them run into phalanxes. That's always good. Hillmen and Eastern Infantry. What about this army? Eastern Infantry, Hillmen, Eastern Infantry, Peltasts. Yeah, I bet you these armies are not so good. That's just a theory of mine. If I had more archers, I would feel way, way better about attacking them. So I'm thinking what I might do is just kind of like paint the area with more watchtowers and potentially like slow down expansion from the north. There you go. So now I can see Ancyra. So with all these watchtowers, I can definitely see what's going on. I might get my army and bring them back to the river and play a more of a defensive role over here for a while, because I don't know if I can take on these armies if I just attack them with Amulius here. He's good, but he's not, you know, infallible. Meanwhile, the real army of strength is coming from the south. And if I had to set them down somewhere. Oh, are you not going to let me? Okay, fine. So yeah, this is going to take me a little while, but I got to get here, take on Halicarnassus, and then we've got them on two sides, and I can merge those two armies together. We have a much better chance of standing up against this flood of blue troops. Because right now, I'm pretty sure they know something's coming. But I'm not too sure what they think is going to happen, and I'm not sure if the Pontiacs are interested in attacking me. So, I'm going to play it defensively on the northern front for now. So I guess that means I got to figure out what I'm going to be building now. Hello, Diplomat of Germania. Would you like to exchange map information? Nice. Okay, so what do we know? Ooh. So based on the map up there, the Germans are actually doing pretty well. I would say that really what we need to do is get the information from the Brits, because right now I'm seeing that the Germans have their typical area. You know, they usually capture pretty much everything up here, and then they clash with the Dacians to the east, and then they also clash with the Brits or the Gauls to the west, and then of course the Romans to the south. So it seems like they're having a pretty typical game for the Germans. meantime, I have now a full army of troops training up, all in Greece. Some boats, you know, cooking, building, whatever, as well, so that I can send an army from the west as well over to Pergamum to join the big epic clash with the Pontiacs. So now, here's what we have, guys. Here's what we have. We have Cassius, who's going to have probably more Cretans. They're going to come in from Rhodes, Halicarnassus, and then join the fleet. We're also going to have another supercharged army, probably led by Appius Brutus, if I had to guess. And they're going to be coming in from the west. And then we have the army led by Amulius, who's not looking too great, but not too bad either, coming in from the north. So we have 3 armies all merging together on what will be an epic battle in Sardis. And then it'll be wave upon wave upon wave upon wave of Pontiacs to deal with. That's what I suspect will happen. So I've pretty much done everything I can do except for check the announcements. Let's see. Death stalks the land. Bilazura is struggling right now. Yes, Gaul was destroyed, and I left that place, so everybody's happy. Okay, let's see what the Pontiacs do, because if they attack Amulius, I have a feeling he's gonna lose. Oh, what the heck happened in Croton? Okay, hold on. War. What's happening? So, ooh, oh no, I'm gonna have to figure out what happened. So apparently Pontiacs have attacked me. That is unfortunate. Brutium. Croton. Okay, so there was an earthquake. There was an earthquake in Croton. That's why there was all that smoke. Okay, I feel a little bit better. Bilazora is still being hit by the plague. And they want me to... Okay, the Senate wanted me to take Halicarnassus, but I didn't make it. Also, Appius Cornelius has married someone. Perfect. So... what happened? Who's attacked me? Is this what happened? Bro, you've got like 10,000 troops. And this is what... oh. Ah. Okay, so apparently Rescuporus is moving on to Nicomedia. Okay. Let me just send my troops there. Once I see the strength increase, they're probably going to veer off and go to the left. So what I need to do is I need to get these troops that I've been cooking up in Sparta and all the other places, and I need to move them in. So you guys, I'll leave the mercenary Peltas. I'll take, well, I don't need the Velites either. I've been training specifically Principe here in Sparta. So let me move them. The boat's over here, so let's move them to here. This is where everybody leaves. Appius, you're going to be leading the army, okay? We're also going to be sending... I definitely want these Cretans. I definitely want these hoplites. And all of the Hastati. Yeah, so let's actually send all of these guys. You're going to all go. Everybody's happy still, right? No cities are trying to rebel. That's great. We have a few more troops of Roman archers, which I've never actually used. So I'm excited to try them out. Larissa has probably a troop or two that they're going to want to bring. And Thessalonica also has a few, but I'm going to leave them there because I'm actually thinking about sending an army north to Thrace. But for now, here's what we have. We have pretty much a full stack army with no recruits, unfortunately. They're going to get on the boat, and we're going to begin to go toward Sardis. So apparently, yeah, south around the island is the best. So that's what we have there. Hopefully, no boats attack me. I just realized I'm very vulnerable right now. Meanwhile, we have Cassius. He is still going to make his way up to Rhodes. Here we are. We have arrived. Welcome. Oh, I forgot to go. Dang it. I forgot to go to Cadonia and get some recruits. Oh, well. It's okay. I should probably send a family member to Cadonia anyway, just to keep an eye on the recruits there since they are so overpowered. But all right. Let's attack Rhodes. I can get 4 of these. And here's the faction leader right here, Memnon of Sparta. Nice, I feel like I've seen him before. Cool, so that is likely the last city of Greece. It is now under siege, and next time I will be taking Rhodes down. That is awesome, so that's one less person, one less enemy that I have to deal with. In the meantime, let's get these boats, and let's bring them, well, let's split them. I'm going to leave the triremes, I'm going to take the biremes across. Okay, so there's that. You guys, I want you on the other side. No, I don't want to click on the roads. No, stop it. Fine, let's blockade that. There you go. So now we've completely hindered the Greeks. These boats are going to merge these boats so that they're safer. And Nicomedia is now defended. So again, I suspect that the Pontiac's attention will shift over to Pergama. We will see. I got a full stack army on their way. This full stack army does have some Cretans and some Roman archers, so I do feel fairly okay about them, as well as a little bit of cavalry. I wish we had more cavalry, actually, but that is just a thing that I'm going to have to deal with. So I would say we are doing just fine, ladies and gentlemen. We are setting up for an absolute total war with the Pontiacs. And it's going to be good. I actually have a good feeling about it. I keep forgetting I have this town. Hold on. Let's get some stuff growing in there. As far as the Romans go, we're really not, there's not a lot going on. Let's just dump my Equite here. They're going to keep an eye on what's going on there. And then the Julii seem to have kind of backed off a little bit. So maybe I can like leave my troops here and bottleneck them, or maybe I'll go hang out with these armies over here. Not sure. Not sure what the plan will be. I probably should get my eyes on Carthage over here. I do want to see if the Scipio decide to attack, although they are kind of backpedaling right now because they're being there were some big armies coming toward Massana, but they're gone. So I don't know. They're probably hiding somewhere. We will have to see. But ladies and gentlemen, I think this is an excellent stopping point for today. Oh no! Apollonia now has the plague? What? All I did was... Dude, that army came from way over here. What do you mean now Apollonia has the plague? Well, that wasn't the plan. Okay, I guess those troops are going to stay there until the plague goes away. Man, that's really annoying. That is really annoying indeed. I'm going to send my diplomat over there. Man, alright, so Bilazora, or Apollonia, sorry, that's been trying to grow has now been hit by the plague, so they're definitely not going to be growing anytime soon. Yeah, so next time, guys, we're going to be attacking and taking Rhodes, and everybody's going to converge onto the Pontiacs after, of course, I take Halicarnassus. The Northern Front will crystallize soon, and we're going to keep an eye on the Romans. For now, though, that is all for me today. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already for daily gaming videos. Remember that I love each and every one of you, and I will see you all again next time.